I do now, I do for the sake of the people of the world. But there is one man here on earth who will never kneel before you. Who is this imbecile?
This imbecile is me, Tim Enriquez, and it's time to announce a little Week 8 action. And we are rolling over. Let's mute this bastard. Let's bring this bastard up. 3, 2, 1, go time. And it is the Lord of the Rings. Michael Jenkinson's the Jankmeister. Stab him with a jank. Going up against legendary JDF. And if you haven't paid any attention, legendary JDF sucks ass. They suck so bad I didn't even look up to see who made the team. Because as of now, they are winless. Whatever the fuck you call that. Winless. Haven't won. And winning. If you think of the and prefix as not having anything. So they kick it off to JDF. Let's check out what they've got. It's the first time I've announced both of these teams. Call play right off the bat. Ooh, and the Balrog. You shall not pass. Meaning you shall not throw the fucking ball. Tees him up. Takes him down. Drakon is trying to find someone and actually gets a completed pass. Gets a diver. 2 men to beat. Can he get a diver? He will not. And so he's brought down at the 8. Let's see what they can do in the red zone. See if they can draw first blood. Double back set for Drakon. It looks like it's going to be a reverse, and this is starting to explain why you're having some hard time being successful here. Got that reverse in that R4 position. Now it's motion. Going to have a couple guys open. Will he overthrow him? There's some pressure. Oh, and Spider Shelob spins a sticky web, and there is no escape for the Drakon. Same play. Gonna roll out. Pretty good coverage. Guy in his face. Oh, I thought there was gonna be contact. Could he get it right to it? And look at that. He says, we're not going down without a fight. MMPR. I couldn't even see what was happening there from Lord Drakon, but it's a touchdown, and it is first blood. You asked me, I didn't ask you. You can't just turn it off. And so they kick it in, that easy extra point, thanks to the legendary measuring stick and his Chaos card, which really has had no impact, but I think we're all fine with that. So here comes Gollum. He's got his Precious, and he tries to find up, but the stinky habits bring him down. Gandalf is there, but he is going to face a called play, and he is overwhelmed by Lord Mastodon. Usually he calls those things into battle, but not today. Gets trampled and stunned. See, he's going to have his tight end. He finds Boromir. Nice moves from Boromir. Look at, he's got some speed there. That was a quick throw, quick catch, and a nice turnaround. Some yak right after that. Gandalf's going to try to just take it himself. The rope's flowing, but oh, he almost used that blocker there, but doesn't matter. Gets the diver. Can't quite punch it in. If only that wide receiver could have picked up one block, it would have been a TD. Let's see what they do here. They do the pitch. I thought they were going to do the long pass, but it's a perfect call. It's a pitch. And just like that, LOTR, LSR Aragorn comes in and gets the score. God, what a handsome man he is, Vigo. I mean, seriously. He clocks it right through, and it is 7-7. Shitty little kick from Theoden. I think he's the one who hurls himself off a cliff, but I don't have Lord of the Rings super memorized. Okay, Drakon, they threw the guy right away. Red Ranger, look at him go. He's pretty strong, fighting off people. Picks up a nice 20-yard gain. Here comes that reverse again. Let's see what it does. Got a couple of guys tracking him. Does pick up a block. And will pick up 9 yards off of that play. So good job for, is that Gold Dragon? Hard to see. Treebeard's going to come in. Actually, Treebeard's going to get sucked up, but the nose tackle, I'm not quite sure who that is on this team, but he came in and blew that play up. Called play again. Oh, and the Balrog once again. No passing. Oh, and the Balrog spears him and then throws him into the abyss. And we will not see Lord Drakon again for the rest of this game. Looks like that's the only injury to JDF, so only no injury explanation for the shitty performance. Just has no idea how to build a TECMO team. Little Mary, go ahead and hurl yourself down a well next time. Call play. Gandalf's going to fire it off. I saw an X. Oh, and it's caught. How about that? 11 bonus yards on the call play. Good job. It's almost like Gandalf had some sort of clairvoyance, maybe a cast, just a spell of true sight. Knew it was going to happen. Oh, and look at the wheels of Aragorn as he comes through. Great play there to sneak through and pick up a bonus 20 yards, and they're already in JDF territory. Offset formation. They're going to pitch it down to Aragorn. 2 plays in a row. But he is Strider the Ranger, and he has endurance. Look at that. He's got 17 Constitution. Gets that nice bonus. He is right back and ready to go. They have a man open. Actually, a couple of choices. Oh, the defense is confused. There was 2 men deep. It was perfect. And Samwise, his little hairy feet scampered down the field, and he was able to hold on to the ball. What a hero Sam is, you know? Too bad he had to die a horrible death in Stranger Things. Theoden fires it deep. Green Ran. I think that's Green Ranger. I don't know anything about the JDF team. Hawk is going to get the pitch, or... Look at that. This guy's actually moving pretty fast here. Green Ranger. Oh, he gets tripped up from behind, but he's obviously feeling decent. Hawk takes it. He's got a choice. He's going to find Gold Ranger. Gets double divers. Will anyone catch him? They will. They bring him down at the 8. But a nice little response here after 2 TD strikes from Lord of the Rings. Again, he's going to have his choices, but he's going to push it. Pushed it too far. 2nd and 8. Split formation, called play, a lot of pressure. Oh, he coughs up the ball! He coughs up the ball, and the Spider, look at the Spider go! Oh, come on, blocker. And the Spider with a great return, scampering down. Tough to bring down with those 8 legs, especially when you're worried about being poisoned. Got a couple of open men. Gonna find Samwise continuing to scamper. Not the fastest of all hobbits, and no hitting power, but it doesn't matter. He catches that ball. Sure-handed, even with the potato grease covering those hairy mitts. And Gandalf again. This time Zord Triceratops comes in. I guess JDF was at some sort of Power Ranger thing. And he finds the wily little elf. Look at that. The 19 dexterity is just going to make that catch, make that spin move, and just waltz right in to the end zone. Gray Gandalf. Before he took over the white. Fires it through. So building up a nice little lead here. Never quite know what's going to happen. Obviously, given the record, we're not, wouldn't be trembling with fear if I was Lord of the Rings, but 2 touchdowns. This is TECMO after all. Anything can happen. Get a couple of called plays. The Fat Bomber. I don't know the Fat Bomber. Alright, Hawk decides to scamper. Decent speed for a QB. Couldn't make the QBs oh so fast. That's why QB run plays sucked ass in this ROM. Pressure. The line holds reasonably well. Got a couple of choices. Somebody in his face. Red Ranger tosses somebody, then makes a couple of nice moves to get around the first down with 5 bonus yards. They'd love to put a TD in here and keep it semi-close. Some pressure. Pretty good coverage. He's going to fire it in. Forced coverage. Oh, and the trailing man with a nice little leap up. Guy throws it fast. Sometimes you can get around. Here's a Green Ranger. Fair amount of green in front of him. 3rd and 5. 41 seconds, so time a factor. They don't pitch it off. They could do the quick throw. They try to lead him, but what a tackle there. And they are going to go for the long field goal. I like this call. Not much time left. Trot him out. If you miss, you're going to put him on the 20, and that is what will happen. Shanky kick. Doesn't even doink. But that does mean Lord of the Rings move all the way back to the 20 with only 19 seconds left. Let's see what they do here. Gonna go call play for Gandalf. Oh, couldn't even get his feet under him. And he is is speared by Lord Triceratops. 13 seconds. Looks like we're going to see the same thing, or they'll do the quick pitch. Now they're going to try to do a little something. And incomplete. And they're looking to just kind of trot out of here without any sort of catastrophe happening. And they do catch Aragorn for a little bit. Gets a few yards, but nothing doing. All right, out trot the Dallas Cheerleader Cowboys to keep us entertained as we take a 15-second mental interlude. All right, it's a kickoff. Gollum grabs it. And Gollum's got some speed there, but he's tied up. Looked like he was just getting ready to get set. Feed that fucker a fish, and he starts running pretty fast. Aragorn looks like maybe he's moved up a condition. He was moving pretty well there. A nice 16-yard run. We got a little bit of motion here. Called play. Gandalf sees it, should throw it. He had time, but he decided to tuck and run. And that resulted in a 10-yard loss. He's got a man open. Got to fire it quickly to the elf. And the elf gets a diver, gets another diver. Can he get one more? And oh, the little elf. He's got his 19 dexterity, but he also only has 6 strength and can hold on to the ball. That is too bad. So he's going to cough it up just when he could have put a dagger in that orc's throat. It slipped out. He's got the dump off. Oh, and once again, the Green Ranger teed up in the backfield and speared. Called play here. Oh, and he takes so long. The fat bomber sits on the guy's face. He had a bunch of sausage for dinner and unloads a couple of farts. Oh, it looked like maybe safety action there. Did you see that? It was a dive in the end zone. Somehow they got the play off. Actually gained some yards, but not enough for the first. It's punt time. Let's see what little Mary can do. Got one blocker in front, a little bit offset, and a horde of JDF players there. No return for Mary. All right, this time he's got his man across the middle, finds Aragorn, but Aragorn coughs it up. Unbelievable. Something, there must have been blood on the sword or something there. Even the trusty Aragorn with a back-to-back fumble. Obviously the first one was from the elf. The entire party clearly has stumbled upon some sort of land of bad luck. And he's got his man in the middle. Everybody dives. That's going to be a touchdown, folks. That is going to be a touchdown from some sort of ranger. Evil Green Ranger catches it from the Crimson Hawk. See if they can put any pressure on there. They do not. And so it is just a one-score game. That's TECMO, baby. One score. Anything can happen, as we've seen from 2 crazy fumbles. Let's see if Gollum can get a little something going in stride here. Gollum, though, no hitting power and doesn't do him any good. Gandalf doing the trusty little pitch to Aragorn. Nothing doing there. Actually lost a yard. Didn't have much green to work with. Now they're going to pitch to the near side. He's going to try to find his own hole. Sometimes they don't like it when you do that. And picks up about 8-6, something along that line. A lot of pressure. Oh, and Drakensay gets the tackle. And that is brutal. Big kick coming across. And here comes this. Let's see, the Red Ranger is there. So 2nd and 10. JDF trying to mount a comeback here. One of the first times we've seen this run from them, but it's going to work pretty well. He's going to get some divers. Another diver. Does have a couple of speedy chasers there, and they drag him down at the 20, but look at that. 17 seconds to go. Called play. He's going to fire it off. Oh, a pick there would have been huge, but they could not come down with it. across. Lots of time. Oh, and Fat Bomber once again gets in. And now it's a challenging third down, 3rd and 21 from the 31. Hawk is going to go, they're going to go reverse. Let's see what happens. It's a decent lineup here. Can they get around everybody? Get some divers. Oh, but he's tripped up, only picks up 5, and they say, fuck it, we are going for it. Man in motion. You come down, but then they're just going to swallow him up. The Balrog is there. And that is a big defensive stop. Now let's see what they can do. They're going to feed Aragorn, but not much is going to... Holy shit, on a called play, he picks up 23 yards. Unbelievable on that one. And they're going to have a man. Is it too low? Oh, too bad. Couldn't catch that one. 2nd and 10. Gandalf takes that snap at the 40. Pitch. The run through. It looked like it turned invisible. Borrowed fucking Harry Potter's invisibility cloak and just ran right through some people there. Another first down. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's got his man wide open in the corner of the end zone. Boromir, touchdown. All right, there you go, Lord Boromir. Nice catch. Actually skewered the football with the sword. Greg Gandalf is there. So it is back to his 2-score game, not unheard of, but a steeper challenge for the Rangers. Shitty little kick by Theoden, thinking about hurling himself off that deep cliff. And Green Ranger needed to hit the outside, did not. Let's see what happens here. They cover the deep man. Hawk is just going to take off and run. He's looking pretty fast. Picks up 12. So time is not a huge factor, assuming they get the onside. Lot of pressure there. Ooh, haven't had too many picks. Good play. They still cover the deep man. He's got a couple of choices. He's going to toss and... Oh, I thought he led him perfectly. But the speedy DB was able to cover both. Now it's 3rd and 10. Pressure beginning to mount. Oh, shitty play to the Ranger, who's going to gain nothing. 4th and 10. And what are they going to do? They're going to go a surprising field goal move. Gotta question this coaching decision. And he shanks it anyway. Look at that. It had the leg. But, I mean, what the hell was a field goal going to do down by 14? Aragorn, not much, but holds on to the ball. Gandalf's going to take off. Got a bit of speed here. Hits the outside. Nice pickup. Knows he's just got to move the chains and burn some clock. Look at Aragorn. Oh, he makes the sweet moves, does that little low U, gets everybody to bite behind him. Aragorn is a badass. Here comes motion. A lot of pressure in Gandalf's face. Tries to lead his man, but it's too much. 2nd and 10. Not much was happening there. You know, obviously, we're just trying to pad some stats right now. Called play. And he continues to be reasonably successful against the called play. 3rd and 11. Oh, and Gandalf gets tricked up by Drakensaya. And so out trots the field goal unit. Let's see if they can add a few bonus points. I don't know. It's blocked. Blocked and grabbed by Zord Ninjasism. And we got 10 seconds left here. Gonna try to toss it deep. Last play. Hawk does complete it to the White Ranger, who makes a couple of moves. Pads his stats a little bit, but there you go. A little bit of an anticlimactic ending. We thought maybe excitement would happen. Gandalf knocks out 70%. And look at the overall total yardage. Aragorn, 14 yard average. Pretty impressive. So there you go. Lord of the Rings move up. JDF moves down. Thanks for spending time down in the dungeon with Tim.